You are tuned into the leading internet radio station in the mother city. Looking for your dream home? At Central Blue, we have just the right types of homes for you. Discover our eco-conscious townhomes complete with free appliances. That's right, you heard. A fridge, a TV, and a washing machine, all for free.
Or explore our brand new freestanding homes, each with its private garden, where you can relax with a cup of coffee or watch your children play. Or are you more of a modern apartment type of person? Check out our community-centric apartments, perfect for safe and affordable living. Your dream homes.
Come to Central Blue, the heart of Blue Downs, where it truly feels like home.
Radio is the river, radio is the river, radio is the river. Radio is the river, radio is the rivier, radio is the rivier. Onze stasie, onze talent in onze mensen.
Siyafumaneka abantu, siyafumaneka guys. Inombolo yethu ngu-064 536 9095.
Yes,
our station, our talent, our people.
Tidang Ragi.
Yesterday.
Our station, our talent, our people.
What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. What you won't do for love. Make me do for love what I would not do. What you won't do.
Radio is rubber. Radio is nothing. Radio is rubber. Radio is rubber.
Make me do for love what I would not do.
Our station, our talent, our people.
0645369095. That is that WhatsApp line if you want to talk to Radio East River or to Mr. Vital directly today, man, or any other day. And this is the hashtag Key Radio Show. Time now is 4 minutes past the hours of 4, and you are tuning into the leading internet radio station, man. As you guys can see on the visuals, you know Mr. James is back. Yamkela, James, how you doing today?
I am very well, thanks, man. I can't complain.
Hey.
Yeah. We're looking forward for today's show.
Yeah.
We're ready to roll.
Right, and we have a new face in studio, you know. First time you had Radio East River, eh? My brother, how you doing today?
I am very good, thank you. My name is Axole Ndayi. I'm a communicator from Eastern.
Yes, sir. You guys are feeling good, you know. You guys are coming from Father's Day.
Yes, very much. I might not have physically a child, but I've developed so many.
Over the years, right?
Over the years, yes.
Right. So our topic for today is mental health awareness. So I wanted to ask you guys, why are we focusing on men's health awareness?
Solely because on Sunday it was Father's Day. So we then said that it is much appropriate that we also put in, our focus when it comes to men. Mm-hmm. It can either be the boys together with like the elderly men, because it all affects us all.
Yes.
That is important that we promote men's health. Again, because it is still with youth, we have the young boys as well that we need to give them the education as well in terms of looking after themselves, in terms of their health as well. Mm-hmm. It's very critical. And the other important aspect that we want to look at as well is that men, from their growing up, they don't really focus or want to partake in terms of looking after themselves. Say, for example, going to the clinics, on a day-to-day basis. You will find that even if a man finds out that he has a particular, sickness, but they wouldn't want to disclose even to the family or to their friends, So we're not people that speak up, but in that we find problems, because if you don't speak up, then that means that you will die inside, and even physically you will die,
Yes.
because of not speaking up and, wanting help. We want people that speak up. So I think it's important that we raise that education and awareness to men, from a young age upwards, so that we learn, to visit and look after our health, and visit the facilities or people that offer the health services and the education as well. Yeah, that we so dearly need as men. So that is why we are focusing on that today. And you will find out as well that when you have a particular symptom or a disease, let's say it's depression, if it is discovered at an early stage, it is easier then, that we find solutions at an early stage, that it doesn't become an outbreak and then it's out of control, then you can't control it anymore. So that is why we are focusing on men today. And we are also men. So we have the experience that men don't like speaking out, but we encourage them to speak out and, try and visit this our clinic and our mobile clinic if there's any uncertainty that you might have. It's like a car. If a car doesn't go to the service, obviously it will have problems, along the line. Along the line. So it's important that we also make sure as people, we make sure that we look after our health, especially men. Yes.
I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah, just to add to what my colleague is saying, we are more here to actually break the myth around men and clinics that if you are a man, you go to the clinic, you show you are the weakest.
Yes.
No, you're not the weakest. You're, as a man, even your physical side needs to be checked. You don't need to be quiet about things that are happening to you. You need a counselor for your emotional side, and you need clinic for the physical side of your being. So we are here to break that myth.
Facts. Vital. Thank you so much for that, King. So I wanted to know, guys, what are the top 6 health threats for men?
There's quite a lot of them. We can even add on top of the list that you are wanting now, the 6. But the most that we're finding out in our communities specifically, it is diabetes. Diabetes has really risen so much, and it's one of the major, sicknesses or threats that we find, especially in relation to men. Diabetes, so it's one of them. And then you must remember as well, when we talk about diabetes, now we are talking about a threat or that can even have an effect when it comes to the sexuality of a man. Then if that is cut out, then it will be difficult, for you to know that I'm a real man. So that is the danger. So hence then it's important that as men we come together and we visit our clinics on a regular basis. We go to events so that we see what in terms of the information, how to eat healthy, the exercises that we need to adhere to, so that we minimize, the deadly kind of threat that is diabetes that we find out there.
Yes.
In our communities. And the other one that is also up there is prostate cancer. It's one of the other, which is deadly, but silently. So it's one of the other. And when it is discovered late, it becomes a problem. So hence, the random checks within the 3-month cycle is so important for men to visit our clinics. The other one, which is leading, is the lung cancer. It's a huge threat to men as well. And then we also have the depression and suicide. That is the silent one.
Sure.
No. There's the silent killer. Because when a person is going through depression, you might not notice. But inside, that person is emotionally drained, and next day you wake up, the person is dead. So our men, as I already said earlier on, we don't like speaking up. So I think it's crucial that we speak up as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I think this one is it shows the reality of men not talking up, and we have seen men taking their lives in the name of being strong. That a man don't cry. A men do cry. We do feel. We have feelings, and we need people to talk to. So that's why we are here to talk to that man who is today feeling that I have no one to talk to, and talking about me is the show of weakness. So we're here to say, to say, it is not weakness. It's actually the strongest who come up and talk about issues that they are facing in their day-to-day lives.
Powerful. Okay. What is the overview of mental health challenges for men?
That's a very big one. It's not easy, to just answer it. But it was a combination of many things, when you talk about the overview, I think one of them is mental health that affects people in every walk. So mental health is one of the leading, things that we need to look out for. And men face, unique challenges. We as men, we face unique challenges in our communities that we need to deal with, And it must also take into account that men are prescribed to be the heads of the house. So that means now whatever burden which is happening in the household, we like to take it upon our shoulders. That I'm the man, so I need to show up to each and every challenge that comes up, within the household. So men then take a lot of strain, which is then now says that we need to have a place as well whereby, just a support or just someone to speak to, so that, we can at least alleviate that pressure that we have in terms of not talking. So the mental health is leading, when it comes to men, even in general. It's one of the leading in South Africa and in our community. So we need to, to train carefully when it comes to how we deal with challenges. And after that, what then do we have, one-on-one with social workers? Do we have, even if it's not a social, anyone, that you speak up to in terms of those challenges and come out with solutions? Because when you don't have a solution, it becomes, it then, portrays other, kind of threats as well, which will result to mental health. And one of the other as well that I can, when you talk about overview, that I can mention,
yes,
is that when, regardless, of some common things that we get out there, one of the most upwards is abuse as well. When you have these strenuous things that we're facing, then we tend to abuse as well. So abuse is one of the other as well. I think it's leading when it comes to that. And then obviously the depression as well comes in, in terms of the other biggest, that we struggle with. And we also have in our communities the societal, pressure that we have. For example, if in the community I don't have a car, then that will have a strain on me. If I don't have something that the other, let's say for example I'm married and then my neighbor has a car and then I don't have a car, it's been years, then that psychological will work with me. So it's the pressure of the community as well that we find, then you need as a man to come up with solutions. So those are the trends that I think we experience as men, and we also don't have the when it comes to found out that we have a symptom or a disease, then we don't have the right measures when it comes now to the treatment that I need to adhere to. Say that I'm found that I have something that that is health-wise. No, I don't have that kind of support, and I don't follow the treatment procedure. Then eventually, I will succumb to death. So those are the most important, challenges. When you talk specifically to men. I think my colleague can also add.
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
And I think it's high time to actually introduce our boys to clinics because there is a gap between boys and girls for the clinic. If you can take a gay child now and take a boy child, and you are at the clinic at the facility, and you ask for a bathroom. It's possible, it's highly possible that a boy child cannot know where the bathroom is at the clinic, but the girl child will know, because the girl children are raised in the clinic, and at the early age of 10, they are told to go to the clinic to take their contraceptives, to take everything. But our boys they do not go to the clinic, because going to the clinic is the show of weakness. So I think it's in this men's health, it is very important that we enforce and we try by all means to make sure that the men get to know the clinics.
Yes.
And they partake in the activities that are being done at the clinic.
Oh yeah. Okay. What causes mental health issues in men?
I think it's a very broad, statement to just, tackle. But one of the foremost is the stigma, which is also part of the community, the challenges of the community that we suffer in. And then it's the silence, particularly for men, we don't talk, that is the utmost, of one of the other causes, of health issues in our communities. And the reality is mental health issues, are there, and then they impact us, on our daily lives. They are real, and then they impact us each and every day. And the other causes is whereby you struggle, when you are not working, for example. That is very strenuous, so it can cause one, to have a breakdown or to have, mental health challenges as well. So those are the narrative or the issues that I look at. And one of the other is when it comes to information as well. We are people that take time. For example, let's say in the community, there's a meeting that is called up, you will see that the majority of the people that will be there first will be women. Because we take time, to when there's something happening, we take time to hit up. We want to understand, why must I go there? Which is an issue at some point, because if you want to understand, you won't understand if you're sitting at home. So you need to go out and listen. So that is where then there's a gap between us and women. So we need to stand up, when there's something as a man, you need to know what is happening. In actual fact, I will call men in actual fact the foundation of the community. They should be the ones informed. When there are issues in the community, in the household, we should be the people that are the front for when it comes to solving the issues that we come up against in our community. Not the other way around. But because of our silence, and we like to take the back step, and we like to understand the problem is an issue. So we need to, to be advocates of wanting to know exactly what is happening in our community. We stand up and stand for men, because we are, the protectors of our community, of our community. But we then need to lead by example. Yes.
Powerful. Yeah. Can you want to add anything? Are you good? I hear you. So, what can men do to get help with their health?
When it comes to that, I think we need, to make sure that our diet, the way we eat, we need to look at it. It's so important. Because if we don't look at it, it causes then us now to have problems. Like, for instance, diabetes, high blood pressure, So that it's something, it's a disease that we can alleviate, if we eat well. So we need to eat well and get plenty of sleep as well. When you're sleeping, sleep. Don't be on your phone the whole night, and then you want to sleep in the morning, and then you are going. So maybe probably you are working or you are going to school. You didn't rest enough, so that can cause a damage to your body in the long run. Then we also need to exercise regularly as well. Even if it's small steps, you don't need to start big, run 800 kilometers. It's going to kill you. So we need to start from small steps, like in the yard, have a group as a family, or within the street or in your local community where you live, where just, No, just small exercises. So start from small, then eventually it will end up being big. Spend time with your friends and family. Talk about how you feel with people that you trust as well. I think that is also very important. Also allow Mr. Axole to add as well.
You do activities that you enjoy, and by doing what you enjoy, that will motivate you, and that will settle your mind, and you take time to relax, not to take alcohol. People, they tend to mix those together when they're supposed to relax, and then they take alcohol as well. So when it's time to relax, then you relax. Yes.
I feel you. Yeah, they say work hard, play hard.
Yes.
Where can we find you guys? Where can we get in touch with you, Ready?
Okay, so if you want to find us, young people are invited to join the movement and stay connected with the latest health information by following our Kiredi across all social media platforms at Kiredi SA, and then connecting us on via WhatsApp, which is any question that you might have. It's 060 019 0000. I urge all men, even if you're not a person that likes to talk, but in that platform at least it's confidential and you're not seeing the person, so at least we can engage there. So that is the most important, And following us also, as well online on our website, which is to know maybe where are the mobile clinics across the Cape Metro. So it's www.kiredi.co.za. www.kiredi.co.za.
Okay. You guys are very busy this month with a lot of events and stuff like that. Can you guys just give us the upcoming events, where you guys are going to be for the next 2 weeks or so?
Okay. The upcoming events on the 21st of June, 2024. Tigerberg and Northern teams, they will be in Belleville, Taxi Rank from 10 to 1, partnering with Health for Men. And on the 21st, again, Klipfontein team will be at Lucas Mbebe, ECC Kwakiki, then at 10 to up to 2. All services will be there. And on the 25th, Western and Southern team, they will be having a youth day.
Okay.
From 15 up to 16.
I feel you guys. You guys still going live on IG?
Wednesdays? Yes. Wednesdays, 7 today. Actually, it's Wednesday today. Today we are going live 7 p.m. to Kiredi Young Doctors. They always have nice topics that people, they want to know more about. So every Wednesday, 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. live on Instagram. Yes.
Vital. Guys, and on that note, we are signing out. Don't forget, guys, I'm just going to repeat where you can find them. So you guys can contact the young doctor, straight directly. You can just contact 060-019-0000 on the WhatsApp, and you can just send a hi and they will contact you back. Also, you can find Kiredi SA on all social media platforms, and then also the website. Don't forget about the website, www.kiredi.co.za. Guys, the time now is 27 minutes past the hours of 4 o'clock. And we are signing out like this. Thank you guys for coming. Brother, I hope the nose was good, Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You are listening to Radio East River